What is up, YouTube? Hope you guys having a wonderful day. I just finished up part one of my trip to Laos. This is part two about my experience when it came to dating, colorism, and what I witnessed as a colored, dark, tan individual who doesn't uh, fit in, due to Asia's beauty standards. So let's get right to it. So I already know, if I once I go back to work or once I go back to the States, that there's gonna be a lot of guys who are gonna ask me, did you get some while you were in Asia? Did you get any, did you bag any loud women? Did you manage to get a wife in the process? And I can happily tell you with full confidence, I didn't get nothing. I got opportunities, but I got nothing. In a nutshell, I got nothing. But let me tell you why I got nothing. And it's not because I'm ugly. And it's not because I'm unattractive. I'll tell you why I did not get nothing. It's literally what this whole video is about, just to let you guys know. So let's start from the basis of the foundation of why I didn't get nothing. I didn't get nothing because I'm a foreigner. There is a communication issue. And the average Lao male is much shorter and much skinnier and much lighter and when it comes to skin complexion than I am. So I'll put it in perspective. The average height for a Lao male, if I have to like eyeball and guess, because at one point Laos was the second Laos was the second country in the world with the shortest people in the whole entire earth when it came to the demographic of like height with women and men. And I think the average height for women was like 4'8" to 5'2", and males it was like 5 foot to 5'3". I could be wrong because times have changed. Laos is a changed country now due to a lot of countries investing into Laos. So, but that's an estimate ballpark what's going on and what I've seen and experienced while I was in Laos. As for myself, I'm about 5'10", 5'11". I weigh about 170, 175, and I'm pretty lean and fit when it comes to most males in Laos. Because one of the things I noticed while I was in Laos was that a lot of people were confusing me for being Thai. And Thai people are known to have a better. Thai people are more prone to have uh more resources than Lao people do. And they also have the reputation of being evil, conniving, stuck up, rude people compared to Lao people. And I'll talk about that video another time, but I'll just, throw it out there. For the most part, when I was in Laos, right, I dealt with so many rejections that I can even think of. Because in this day and time, as a man, I still don't believe you should cold approach any woman in a first world or third world country. And there's a reason why they call it cold approaching, right? Because you're not really you're going into the unknown and expecting a result that might play out in your favor. But what you're really doing is you're scaring this woman, regardless if you're attractive or unattractive. You're scaring this woman into hoping, she'll find you physically attractive in the first 2 or 3 seconds and she'll give you a chance. And I found out, not from personal experience, but from other people's experience and talking to women, just being friends, just talking to women as, friendly, just being friendly with women. They will literally give you a fake phone number, or they will give you a phone. They will give you their phone number just so you can go away, and they'll never text you or they give you your spam account. They'll give you their spam account on Facebook, Instagram, whatsoever, and you'll never get nothing out of it except the fact that you may or may not conquer your social anxiety or whatever anxiety you have, but you do get your foot in the water and get used to being around women. I don't really think that's the best approach for most guys. I think what you should really do, and most people aren't going to like this, is that you should just go to a red light district where it's legal, get it out your system, and then once you get it out your system, you'll realize that if you're a healthy male who's conscious of what he's doing and what he should be doing biologically to reproduce in this world, you should realize that sex isn't all that in this world. There's more to life than just sex, and more to it than with women. So you should spend time talking to women, go on dates, realize that what you want and what you need out of a date, what is going to fulfill your needs emotionally, and you can go from there. Most of the time, most guys don't figure this out because they're too locked into their depression to figure out that, their emotional needs have not been met. So they go on a rampage of trying to do things that really don't pertain to what they need to do in this day and time. So, as I digress, let's move on. With the rejections, I understand why loud women rejected me. Loud women rejected me because loud women, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I don't really mean to be negative about it, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Loud women are very insecure and they get scared by intimidating males. And I'm not trying to come off as condescending about the intimidating part. I'm just intimidating because I'm just above standards when it comes to the average loud male in Laos. So I have to take an approach that's much different. And with my approach that I've come to realize is that I just have to get lucky through social groups, or I have to visit the same places and talk to the same woman that I want to talk to frequently until she becomes very familiar with me and she sees that I'm not a threat. So in other words, I have to try more. I have to try more to get to talk to loud women. And it's not a big issue. It's not a problem. You do things out of love which you don't expect to do. That's how love works. So, my time is coming. I just don't know when. I just know right now what I seen and witnessed in Laos was not what I expected. Like, I had a woman literally put her hand in her pocket, grab her phone just to play a sound, just so that way she can avoid rejecting me. And me having autistic traits, I like rejection. I would love it if you told me the truth, but I know women don't like conflict. This is a universal thing. Women do not like conflict, no matter where you go. They will never tell you the truth because they care about your feelings and they're not trying to get hurt by a man. So once I seen that, I was just like, okay, yeah, I gotta go. Like this is enough for me. Then I went to Thailand. Thai women are very friendly. Thai women are more friendly than Lao women. Lao women are very reserved and nice. Lao women don't care about money. They care if you're a good person with a good heart and if you're a good person to, start a family with. Thai women, I don't have enough information about Thai women to tell you that they're just more open and friendly to talk to foreigners. And it's kind of a bonus too if you're like a Lao American or a Thai American. Because FYI, Lao and Thai languages are very similar. It's just that they have their own little twists and Lao has their version but words are very interchangeable to where we can communicate and not communicate, if that makes sense. So yeah, dating in Laos and Thailand has like changed my whole perspective in life. I don't ever want to look at an American woman ever the same no more. I don't even want to talk to them. I don't even want to hang out with them. I just want to be nice and move on with my life. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later.